Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We're here outside of the palace. House of Silken Shadows, I think is... Yeah, so that is the name of the palace, I'm pretty sure. And we can go in there if we want, but we're not quite ready to go there. I'm kind of looking for... Greyboar's quest is kind of what I'm hoping to find. Last episode we finished Windowhogs. We've already done Camellias. I don't think Darren has one here. Or Ninio. We're gonna go up this way now though. And see what we have over here. Vampire sharpshooters. Mortal, your kind should kneel in our presence. Are you sure about that?
Let's prove their logic is
Nah,
lacking.
Nocticula is too lenient with the Lucianira's guests, but I will teach you the meaning of obedience. Nah, you dead. Ow. Did you take some of my con away from me? You
Wide open.
are not cool, man. That is simply not cool.
This pain is
Damn, man.
excruciating.
You're gone.
Mind over muscle.
Good. Okay. Kill him.
They'll beg me to stop.
Nice.
The
And let's finish him
spirits in
off.
your blood.
Or I guess her off. There we go. Easy. Take it all. What do we have here? Palace of Incest and Degeneracy. Incest and Degeneracy. Not sure who that would be for, but I guess we're going to go in there. Palace of Incest and Degeneracy. I don't remember. I don't remember who that is for. Let's check it out, though. The Sinner. Oh, I think this is for, Arushale.
I hope you appreciate
check.
this.
Dreams and Ruin. No, that's Damacchio's mansion. Nocticula. Willardus' mansion. I don't know what this is. I guess we'll just explore it. Oh, there's nothing in here right now. Well, never mind then. Are you sure I don't want to talk to you guys? Oh. Find the succubi in the palace. Okay, here we are. One of the succubi gives you a sweet smile as she rummages through the chests. I know you. You're the new favorite of our Lady in Shadow. How would you like to spend some time with me? I promise it will be an unforgettable evening. The succubus glances toward the mauled body. On second thought, perhaps we should save the invitations for another time. Who are you and what are you doing here? The succubus glances at her companions and gives you a sly smile. We are the delightful and deadly succubi of the 10,000 Delights. I'm sure you've heard of us. And this was one of our clients. This horny pervert was enthusiastic in bed, but stingy with his purse. So stingy, in fact, the girls and I decided it would just be easier to kill him and take his money. The succubus pouts slightly, throwing a resentful glance at the demon's remains. Greyboar examines the demon's body. First he was seduced, and then he was stabbed. It looks like he died in the throes of passion. Quite an extravagant way to eliminate a target. Such methods are unusual in my line of work. Now that you've seen how it's done, you can try it yourself. Even if you're really good at killing, it never hurts to learn a new technique. No, I'm afraid I'm terribly old-fashioned when it comes to such things. I prefer to be fully dressed when I kill my targets. That's horrible. Why did you kill him? Did you kill your own client? That's disgraceful. 5,000 gold. That's what it will take to buy my silence. Hand over the money, and I'll be on my way, as if nothing happened. I don't really care. I see nothing wrong with that. One of the succubi winks at you. Very understanding of you. Now, is there something you want? Or are you just going to stand there and stare at us? You have nothing else to say. Perhaps you should be on your way. I'd like to hire you. I want you to entertain the champion of the arena. The succubus looks intrigued. She exchanges a glance with her friends, and then there's a mischievous light in her eyes. You've just seen the dead body of our former client, and you still want to hire us? You must really like to take risks. Or maybe you just really hate this champion of yours. Either way, we'll take the job, as long as you pay 40,000 gold, and we're all yours, handsome. I've already paid your mistress for your services. The succubus shrugs and responds in a petulant voice. But you haven't paid us. If you made a deal with the mistress, then you should take it up with her if you want something done. Don't come running to us. Stop trying to take advantage of me. It won't end well. The succubus chuckles, but eyes you warily. You're not one to be trifled with, are you? We love such stern clients. Fine. We'll make sure the mistress pays us what we're owed, but we'll deal with that later. Right now, it's time for us to get to work. See you at the Battle Bliss. Let's find out if the champion is as good as they say. Awesome. That's done. Nice and simple. I like it. Okay. From here, we're gonna go across this bridge. Pretty sure this is the tower. Why are we moving so slow? Camellia's heavily encumbered? Are we... Oh, we're tired. Okay. Can I sleep right here? Yeah, no. Trying to think if I have any way to... Is everybody tired? A lot of people are. You have like a song of rest or something? We just need to get to a portal and get out of here. We don't want to fight right now. Not with us exhausted. Okay, let's find a place to rest. Can I rest at the 10,000 Delights? That's pretty close by, right? Alright, we need to get the... No, come back. No, come back. Oh, this is how I got here. Son of a bitch. Come on. Okay. And from here... Can we take this portal? I don't think we've got the coin for it yet, but... We should still be able to take it. We might just have to come back. In a little bit of a different way. Or the longer way. Experiencing the bliss. Battle bliss. Do I have to go back there for this? Let's just see. Experiencing the bliss. Wait, what? Why can I move normally here? I don't want sex, I just want to... Okay. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Is experiencing the bliss? Oh. No, I don't have to come here. Can I sleep here? Nope. Okay. Back to the Nexus, let's sleep. I suppose we could go back to the Battle Bliss. I don't think there's anything else we need to do before we move on to the next phase of that. Let's rest. There's a mulled wine. It's too bad you never tried to get your hands on the treasures of the Gwyrms, thief. Do I look like an idiot to you? Everybody knew that about your house. It was infamous. You go into Gwyrm Manor, you don't come back out again. Yeah. Probably for the best. Okay. Back out. And I think we will go to the Battle Bliss. So we'll take Social with us. Because we got 3 quests there, I think. We have the champion, we have the date And we have Trevor. All that we have to do. Wait, where'd Windwalk go? What the hell? Windwalk's gone. That's not good. She's a lot of my damage. What happened? Okay, well, we'll take Social with us. But that's not good. I don't like it. I mean, we should still be fine damage-wise, but it's definitely a big help when I have a one-shot cannon. I don't like this. Okay, let's buff.
You follow.
How are we still... What is going on? Why are we so slow? What the heck? What the heck has happened here? I don't know what's happening. The absence of an answer is an answer too. So true. For your date, Velexia has exchanged her previous dress for an equally elegant outfit. The blood-red hue of her new gown seems particularly fitting, considering the activities of the arena. There you are, Manorak. Let's hurry to the box reserved for distinguished guests. I am determined not to let you enjoy the spectacle from any other seat. Your new dress is very elegant. You chose an interesting location for our date. Who's fighting in the arena today? Does it bother you that my companions have accompanied us on our date? Your new dress is very elegant. Oh, okay. Bye. The demon blushes slightly and gives you a pleased smile. I am flattered that you noticed such things, especially here in the arena, where there are so many other sights to capture your attention. Speaking of which, the fight is about to start. Riveting. Ooh. A fierce battle unfolds in the arena. The bloody freak surges forward, launching into a brutal attack against Atselm. Atselm desperately tries to resist the onslaught, but the bloody freak is relentless. He strikes one furious blow after another, showing no signs of exhaustion or fatigue as he bears down on his opponent. Atselm attempts to fight back against her enemy with quick, sudden attacks, but fails to find an opening. Her movement begins to slow, and her footsteps leave behind a crimson trail of blood. Velexia observes you closely. Her eyes sparkle with lively curiosity, and you are forced to turn your attention away from the fight as she asks. Slavery is the cornerstone of our life in the Abyss, and gladiator fights are a popular source of entertainment. How are such shows perceived on your homeland of Galarian? What is your view on slavery? Slavery is disgusting. People hold different opinions about slavery on Galarian, but it is forbidden by the law in many places. The very idea of slavery offends my free spirit. I think slavery is a reasonable practice, but unfortunately not everyone on Galarian shares my opinion. Different lands and different nations have very different customs. It would be difficult to speak of all of them on the matter. What do you think of Alexia? The angel's voice is tense, as if he's expecting a fight to break out at any moment. She is too gentle, too placid. Nothing at all like how she used to behave in battle. No. When we fought one another, she was never meek and gentle. She was a flurry of rage and angry curses. This masquerade, these tricks of hers, it all seems very suspicious to me. Slavery is reasonable. Alexia smiles approvingly. I can see that your mind is not clouded by the ridiculous propaganda and hypocritical beliefs that are so commonly found in your world. I must say I find that highly commendable. Come on, Atsum. Oh, she's going crazy. There's a flurry of blows right there. With a victorious growl, the bloody freak hurls himself recklessly at his rival, who appears to be exhausted from her wounds. However, Atsum was merely feigning weakness. She dodges at the last moment and strikes a resounding blow. Blood gushes from the demon's wound, and his growl of rage gives way to a howl of desperation. Valencia glances disinterestedly at the arena, then returns her attention to you. She is clearly more interested in conversation than in watching the fight. Nevertheless, even Galarians who are not enslaved are often forced to fight by those in authority, yet they still charge into battle with as much zeal as those two gladiators down there in the arena. So tell me, what gives them the motivation to fight? What do they hope to achieve? Our conscience and our nobility lead us into battle. Those with honor follow the orders of their sovereign and fight because it is their duty. Those who are worthy fight for their freedom. As for the rest, they fight because they are obedient to the will of their masters. Everyone fights for their own interests. They just pretend otherwise. Those who are worthy fight for their freedom. The demon nods her approval. I can see that you are insightful enough to notice the invisible chains and collars that bind your kin. Such depth of perception is truly commendable. Atsum, no longer putting up a pretense of weakness, advances against the bloody freak, dealing him several painful blows. She strikes with precision, drawing blood but never delivering a fatal blow. The audience goes wild as Atsum toys with her opponent, and the smell of blood hangs heavy in the air. There's no doubt that the merciless symphony of violence being played out in the arena will soon reach its deadly crescendo. But the bloody freak isn't finished. He lets out a monstrous bloodthirsty howl. It reverberates throughout the arena as he channels his powerful rage into one last brutal attack. He strikes as swift as lightning, and Atsum's flurry of blows is brought to a sudden halt. She sways slightly, then doubles over, as if embracing the blade that was just plunged through her body. Then, with another primal roar, the demon cuts her down, dispatching his weakened opponent with one powerful strike. Valencia watches Atsum closely. She muses thoughtfully. But every warrior will meet their death eventually. How do Galarians face the end of their life? Are they scared of death? Do they despise it? Or do they welcome it as a friend? The memories of the deceased live on through their deeds. There's no reason to be afraid of a worthy death. Death is the end, so we should live life to the fullest while there's still breath in our lungs. If you die, it just means that you're too stupid and lazy to avoid your own demise. This question is too complicated to answer without further contemplation. Yeah. We should live life to the fullest. You have such a passion for life. Never seen such depth of feeling. Most people are afraid of their emotions. They lack the courage to show their true feelings, so they try to keep them hidden with tricks and distractions that disguise their cowardice of their soul. The screams and howl of the crowd are deafening. The bloody freak, oblivious to his numerous wounds, basks in the admiration of the audience. The arena master's voice rings out across the battle bliss. All hail the winner! Hail the bloody freak! Oh, hi. Hepzibah rises from her place and announces loudly, I want this bloodthirsty fighter to be my servant. From now on, he is my slave, and anyone insolent enough to object will face my wrath. Do you want to outbid Hepzibah for this fierce gladiator? Having a formidable bodyguard is quite the status symbol in Lucianera. If you outbid Hepzibah for his gladiator, you'll wipe that smirk off her arrogant face. Good number 3. Valencia averts her gaze, but fails to hide her mischievous smile. What a positively delightful idea. I can't resist. What you do to me? You've discovered my weakness. Only moments ago, Hepzibah commanded the attention of the entire audience as she boasted about her power. However, when Valencia rises from her seat, all eyes turn toward the succubus. I dare to challenge the claim of the most esteemed Hepzibah. I am touched by this fighter's tenacity. He has found a way to my heart, and I wish to make him my bodyguard. If anyone dares to argue against my right to make such a claim, they can say it to my face. The arena master glances cautiously at Hepzibah. Then he turns to Velexia and gives her a respectful nod. The crowd erupts into jeers and shouts, clearly enjoying the public humiliation of Baphomet's daughter. Hepzibah bellows and utters wild curses, and the sounds of her wrath shake the arena. But Velexia ignores her threats with a look of magnificent disdain and gives you a sly smile. This was so exciting. I've enjoyed our time together here at the arena. However, I cannot resist the urge to appear with you somewhere in high society. I'm sure you wouldn't say no to attending a private reception with me at the Harem of Ardent Dreams. Shamira has prepared something special for her guests, and I would very much like you to experience it with me. I shall wait for you at the Harem of Ardent Dreams. You really must come. I simply won't take no for an answer. Velexia suddenly pauses as she's about to leave. She turns toward you with a look of gentle reproach. Oh, you should have reminded me. I nearly forgot. After such a wonderful time together, you must become a regular guest. I insist. Please, accept this little gift as a reminder that the doors of my manor are always open to you. This coin is a key to the teleportation arch, located in the upper city. I would not normally give something like this to my ordinary guests, but there's nothing ordinary about you, is there? Alright. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know why we're moving so slowly. I don't get it. There's not like one person who's exhausted or something, is there? No. Well, no. Zeklex greets you politely. I arranged a deal with the succubi. Ah, I'm glad to hear it. Your help in these matters is invaluable, since I cannot attend to them myself. I think you will find the reward for your assistance is quite generous. I've arranged a fight for you, against a member of the Nahedrian League. Please, let me know as soon as you are ready. You haven't paid me enough. The deal with the succubi cost more than expected. You still owe me money. Hope this wasn't just a waste of time. He nods earnestly. You have no idea how important this was. Thank you for your help. I'm ready. I hope you came prepared. The members of the Nahedrian League are formidable opponents. Atselm, your next opponent, has claimed the lives of over 100 of her opponents. I just watched her lose. She has also been slain in the arena on 3 separate occasions. Oh, okay. However, she never stays dead. It's quite mysterious, but she always comes back to life, ready to fight in the battle bliss once more. Who is she? The imp scowls and covers his face with his hands. He peeks out from between his tiny fingers as if he is wearing a mask. The tiefling glances at his familiar and then nods. Atselm will be your opponent. She's a very dangerous member of the League, but she is a bit of a mystery. She used to work for the Assassin's Guild, and no one knows why she left. She is swift, deadly, and violent, but most importantly, she is extremely hard to kill. Stay on your guard against her. Earning your membership in the Nahedrian League will not be easy. Need time? Short buffs. I'm ready. I wish you good luck. If you die, greet death with a sweet kiss. Better still, slay all of your opponents and return alive and victorious. Hi. Now he wants to a place in the Nahedrian League. This is Manarak, the Method Slayer. The Nahedrian League proudly presents its fighter. You all know her, you obsess over her, and you all fear her. We've enjoyed her hundreds of victories in the arena, and 3 times we've enjoyed her defeat in painful death. But every time she has come back from the dead, an artist of suffering. Atselm, thrice killed. I'll cut your ears. I'll cut your eyes. Yeah. The winner of this fight will be granted membership in the Nahedrian League, and the other will die. Or, in the case of Atselm, not die. We'll have to find out. Fighters, commence battle. Alright.
I'm losing my
We can haste beforehand.
None shall escape.
Here we go. You got 28. Damn.
You are today's sacrifice.
Let's hear you.
That was easy. I can't believe my eyes. It looks like Atselm's nickname will soon be changed from thrice killed to fourth time unlucky. Irina, I'll be back. I always come back. This is not the end. I can't... Oh, yeah. Win the fight, easy. This can't be happening. The Nahindrian League's fighter is down. The fearsome Atselm has fallen. Long live the newest member of the Nahindrian League. Ermengareth solemnly raises his hands for silence. His eyes sweep across the arena before coming to rest on you. There's a sly look on his face, and he gives you a cheerful wink, before quickly resuming pompous and dignified expressions. He turns back to the crowd, and his voice booms out over the arena. Behold, the newest member of the Nahindrian League. He is invincible, bloodthirsty, violent, and cunning. It's Manarak, the Mephit Slayer. Glory and death. The crowd goes wild. Demons climb over one another, trying to get a better look at you. The roar of the spectators grows so loud you can feel it in your bones. The audience is utterly enthralled. They look at you in wonder and worship you as if you were a god. I want to thank all the spectators here at the Battle Bliss. It is your admiration and support that gives me the strength to win. You love this, don't you? You dirty cowards. You're too scared to enter the arena yourself. You just want to watch others get killed. You're all disgusting, pathetic filth. They probably would love that, huh? You swine. You piece of shit. Come down here. I'll kill you all. I'll crush you. I'll tear you to shreds. Shout the traditional gladiatorial battle cry. I'm gonna say nothing. Ermengareth lays his fat hand on your shoulder with exaggerated friendliness. This gladiator here is no longer an unknown fighter. A loner without a place to belong. For his valor and courage, Manarak will receive a collar of the Nahindrian League. From now on, he is the precious property of the Battle Bliss. I am pleased to tell you that I have personally taken this worthy warrior under my wing. Look out, champ! Ermengareth pats you on the shoulder again, and as he does, the world around you fades to black. Hey, that's enough fooling around. You have more Mephits to defeat. Ermengareth looms over you. The arena master's massive, bloated torso wiggles wildly as he bursts into a fit of maniacal laughter. As the Cambion howls in amusement, you realize that your neck feels stiff. You reach up a hand, discover that you are now wearing a jewel-studded metal collar. The hand's voice is filled with sorrow and remorse. I've let you down, champion. That fiend has taken you captive, and I was unable to stop him. I could not perceive his motives through the veil of insanity that shrouds his damaged mind. I knew we were in the abyss, a place where you can't even trust your own shadow, but I failed to be vigilant. Well, what's done is done. Stay strong. We'll find a way to free you. I expect an explanation. Ermengareth grins. What did you expect? You were so desperate to join the Nahindrian League. Now you're a member. Do you think I'd let you wander around Elusiniera and risk your ass out there on the streets? Well, think again. I don't want anyone to slit your throat and leave you bleeding to death in some back alley. A death without any spectators? Absolutely not. No. When you die, the crowd will be screaming from the stands. That's a promise. The Cambion points to your collar with a smile. Please accept this small gift with my compliments. It will guarantee your safety. This collar will make sure you do not leave the Battle Bliss. I don't want you out looking for trouble on the streets. It will also prevent you from picking fights with other gladiators outside the scheduled fight times. It would be so wasteful if you started killing one another outside the arena. The crowds would miss out on all the action. No, there will be a time and place for fighting, but here, you can experience other kinds of entertainment. You'll enjoy all the pleasures accorded to a new star in the arena. Best food and drink, the most passionate succubi, and throngs of adoring fans. You'll love being my property, I promise. After I won my victory in the arena, you deprived me of my freedom. You have acted dishonorably. How dare you? You're trying to enslave me? This is disgusting. Well, I think your actions were very reasonable. I see. Ermengareth smiles slyly. Once you get a taste of all the pleasures that the Battle Bliss has to offer, you'll never want to leave the arena again. My companions, where are they? Ermengareth sounds distracted. Your companions? Ah, yes. There was a group of Galarians who came looking for you, but I gave the guards strict orders to keep them away. Are they your slaves? Forget about them. You won't need them anymore. I own the best slaves in Elusiniera, and they are all at your disposal. Take off this collar right now. You don't know who I am, do you? You've made a big mistake. The demon winks at you. You do realize you're not my first obstinate guest, don't you? Some of the creatures who have worn my collars once aspired to become demon lords. Trust me, I'm very prudent. My collars are designed to restrain all manners of creature. Not even a Balor could escape. It won't work. I'll find a way to get free. The arena master nods with a chuckle. Of course you will. But it won't happen the way you imagine. The crowd wants to see Gilderfang tear you apart. They simply cannot wait for that to happen. And who am I to deny them? If I ignore their desires, they will storm the arena. Yes, soon you will take your last stand in the arena. When the champion is done with you, you will be truly free. Of course you will be dead, but your spirit will live on. No one will ever forget the ambitious newcomer who almost defeated the champion. This collar reminds me of the seal we broke back in Dresden. If I try to break it here, its power will be unleashed and the collar will likely kill you. I don't want to take that risk, at least not right now. Let's only consider that option as a last resort. For now, you should try to be calm. Be vigilant and look for opportunities to escape. I'm certain you'll find a way to get free. Not everyone seems to like the way you run the arena. Oh, please, don't start spouting all that rubbish about fair fights. What does that even mean? One of the opponents is always stronger than the other. That's the whole point. After all, the fights are supposed to be entertaining. The spectators come here to watch the strong triumph over the weak. They want to enjoy the taste of victory without ever leaving their seat. The arena is a theater of violence, a deadly circus, but it is not a fighting pit. After all, fights always follow one or of two narratives. Either the monster prevails over its helpless victim, or the invincible hero chops off the monster's head. The outcome of every fight is predetermined, and its narrative depends on what the spectators want to see. Some fighters are crowd favorites. The audience cheers them on with whistles and shouts of encouragement. And of course, there are other fighters that they despise. The crowds jeer them from the stands. Why would anyone want to change all of that? It would ruin the show. The audience wants a performance, not a competition match between two professional gladiators. What's the point of a fight without any drama? You might as well just flip a coin to decide who wins. Nobody wants fair fights except Zeklex. The audience likes things the way they are, but Zeklex handles the betting tables and they haven't been very profitable. Of course, under my management, the arena makes money in other ways, but that's not enough for him. He wants to turn my magnificent theater of violence into a stupid slaughterhouse. You really think the Mephit Slayer is an amusing title? There's an insane light in the champion's eyes. He nearly chokes with laughter. Yes, I think it's magnificent. All of Evolutionera finds it funny. You must admit, I have a talent for inventing memorable nicknames. Burst out laughing. Alright, I see your point. It's quite funny. No, you stupid lard bucket. It isn't funny at all. Ermengareth pays you no heed. He seems immensely pleased with himself, and his whole body shakes with laughter. I think you're completely insane. Ermengareth smiles disarmingly. I surely am. I am mad as a hatter. My marble's long lost. But what did you expect? You're in the abyss. Everyone is crazy here. If you are sane and sensible, you are shunned by society. You'll be considered an outcast. I think we're done. Get some rest, and restore your strength. The healer will mend your wounds, and Zeklex will take care of your other needs. Okay, there's Zeklex. What do we got around here? Half-Beam, Guardian Minotaur.
Everyone is mortal in this world, especially when I'm around.
There's the Arena Healer, Demon Gladiator. Pretty sure we can find the other gladiators now, including Trevor. Although I don't know if we'll know who he is. A massive, scaly demon greets your arrival with a roar of fury. She spins her weapon toward you with practiced ease, stopping the blade an inch from your chest. Galarian. New blood. You have not been in the league for long, but you've already been given the chance to fight against Gelderfang. I've been fighting in the arena for over a year now, but Ermengareth protects his champion for me. Pathetic cowards, the both of them. Who are you? The demon twirls her weapon in the air. The blade comes within a hair's breadth of your face. Surely you already know. I'm Reska, the future champion of the Battle Bliss. We Vavakia are the greatest of the races, and even among my own kin, I am considered the best and strongest. The power that roars within me was a gift from Lamashtu herself. She gave me the strength to conquer the entire universe. What can that pompous weakling Gelderfang possibly do to me? I'll take him by his neck with one hand, and I'll grab his wings with the other. Then I'll tear them apart. Do you worship Lamashtu? She answers with a proud roar. Yes. Lamashtu created Vavakia to rule and conquer. She gives us strength, power, and superiority over all the rest. We are conquerors, Lamashtu's true firstborns. All Vavakia must worship her. We'll have to fight against each other soon. I suggest we join forces and kill Gelderfang. Why would I want to form an alliance with you, new blood? Despite her arrogance, you can tell that you have her attention. She watches you intently, clearly interested in what you have to say. If you help me kill Gelderfang, I'll let you have the title of champion. You won't be able to take Gelderfang down by yourself, but we can do it together. Ermengareth will rig the fight. He won't let you defeat his champion. Yes. Ermengareth is both smart and cunning, but he's a coward. He won't let me break his favorite toy in a one-on-one fight. Fine. I won't kill you in the arena. I'll wait until Gelderfang shows up to fight you, and then I'll tear him to pieces. Perhaps I'll even let you live after I've finished with him. If you grovel in the dust and beg for mercy, I might choose to spare you. You know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm afraid you won't live long enough to see me crowned champion. The collar makes a quiet clicking sound, and a wave of heat courses down your neck. Your vision blurs for a moment, and when it returns to normal, you find yourself back in the place where you first regained consciousness. Okay. I thought that might happen. Or something like that. We'll keep the deal then. Okay. Anything else out here? Oh, it's the Sinners and Gelderfang. Go and pick this lock.
Done.
Full plate. I can't identify it though. Gelderfang greets you with a condescending sneer. He looks at you smugly, flexing his muscles so that you can see his chiseled abs beneath his smooth, flawless skin. His teeth have been neatly filed, and his impassive eyes hide a cold fury that could ignite into a hot, flaming rage at any moment. You get the feeling that it wouldn't take much to set him off on a rampage. Ah, you must be my next victim. So you're the little Galarian who wants to challenge me for the title Battle Bliss Champion. He pretends not to recognize you. He looks you up and down and then fixes you with a bored, lazy stare. Another primitive Galarian. There's nothing special about you. How disappointing. Why do you fight? Because it's fun. Where else can I unleash my passion, my wild and sensual spirit? If I don't fight, I feel a terrible aching pain in my bones. Without release, my power grows sour and stale, like a rancid brew. And the only thing that can cleanse me from this stagnation is to find a victim and torment them until they howl. Their wail of pain and humiliation washes over me and restores my power to its full potency. Only then do I become myself again, Gelderfang the Invincible, the true ruler of the Battle Bliss. We're going to fight each other soon. You're not scared, are you? The demon chuckles contemptuously. When you are about to eat a great feast, you feel scared. When a succubus seduces you, do you feel scared? I'm looking forward to our fight, and so should you. I plan to be very delicate with you. I'll slip my fingers into your skin and extract the tip of a nerve, and then I'll slowly pull it from your body like a fisherman reeling in a line. I won't stop until I've removed every last nerve from your body. First you'll howl in pain and terror, and then you'll beg me to pull your nerves out faster, so that you won't feel the pain anymore. Trust me, it will be an unforgettable experience. I get a lot of your kind in Galarian. Oh right, I heard about that. A real demon exterminator. Supposedly you have amazing powers, or something like that. But you don't seriously think that your enemies on Galarian could compare with a demon like me, do you? Even my rivals are more powerful than the puny foes you defeated back on your world. Sorry, but your special powers aren't enough to impress me. You don't deserve to be the champion. You're a pathetic blowhard, and it's appalling that I have to fight against such an unworthy opponent. I won't pass it. I'll see you in the arena. Okay. Nothing that way, so let's keep going over here. Oh, I can't go this way? Okay. Alright, back over here then. Back over to where Zeklek is. Zeklex? Just call you Lex. Homunculus? Does he want to talk? Irk. No, he doesn't. There's Atselm. Atselm sits in front of you, looking very much alive despite her recent death in the arena. However, she is not alone. Two other figures sit beside her. The first is an elderly woman with a wrinkled face. Despite her age, she still retains some of her grace and vigor of youth, The second is a very young girl who has only just passed from childhood to adolescence. Upon closer inspection, you realize that both of these figures look like Atselm. They all share the same face. Atselm looks up at you. She has high cheekbones and androgynous features that could easily belong to a man or a woman. Her ears are partially hidden beneath her hair, but you can just make out their strange shape. You realize that Atselm is not human, though from a distance she could easily be mistaken for one. She greets you cheerfully, and does not seem to harbor any resentment toward you. Ah, here comes our killer. We hope you enjoyed the sweet taste of victory. The old woman who looks like Atselm adds in a stern voice, but we won't forget what you've done to us. It hurt us so very much. We're glad that we're not vindictive. Well, not normally. How'd you survive? We are a Fae of the First World, a triune being with joint thoughts and feelings. When two of us fight in the arena, the third one observes, hidden by magic. This way, one of us will stay alive, even if the others die. Then, when morning comes, we will return to our triune form. I enjoyed killing you. The girl bubbles with laughter. Yes, and someday we'll enjoy killing you too. How do you create copies of yourself? The girl smiles mischievously and sticks out her tongue. It's a Fae secret. We won't tell you. Why do you refer to yourself in the plural? The elderly woman chuckles. She shrugs and sighs. We are not one. We are not three. We are a triune entity. This is the way we are accustomed to speaking. Tell me about yourself. We are Atselm Thunder Eyes, a Fae from the First World and a proud scout of the Wild Hunt. It was Atselm's job to track down the prey and flush them from hiding. After a good chase, there would be feasts, and Atselm always took a bottle of spiced wine to the monarch of the hunt. During one of the feasts, Atselm infuriated the monarch when she mixed up 2 bottles of wine. She brought him young wine, fragrant and smelling of spring, but he asked for aged wine that tasted of oak. A wine that would leave the bitterness of regret on the tongue and make the soul weep. Old Atselm joins in, and her voice trembles with bitterness. And the monarch said, Do you know the difference between young and old, Atselm? No? Well, I'll show you. And he banished Atselm from the First World. But the Fae used to be a good servant, so at the last moment the monarch relented. To help Atselm overcome her pathetic stupidity, the monarch taught her a special spell, and ordered her to cast the spell on herself every morning. The spell made Atselm a triune being, and helped her understand the difference between vibrant youth and the gray hairs of old age. The young Atselm interrupts the older version of herself. And now Atselm has grown wise. We have become very wise, and the time is near when the monarch will summon us back to the Wild Hunt, and we'll be riding again with our brothers and sisters. We'll drink and laugh, and no one will say, Haha, Atselm is so foolish. She doesn't even know the difference between young and old ever again. How would you like to help me kill Gelderfang in the arena? You wish to betray Ermengareth and kill his champion? That is an ambitious plan, and for some reason you have decided to seek our help. You killed us, but that has not stopped you from paying us a visit. This is all very unusual. Yes, you've intrigued us. Now you must persuade us. Young Atselm laughs and claps her hands together eagerly. We want to hear more about this cunning treachery. How exciting. It'll be fun to betray him. I'll give you a reward. I know the secret of your mortality. It'll be fun to betray him. The young Atselm nods her approval. She gestures towards herself, her other 2 forms, as if to indicate that she is speaking on their behalf. The Galarian knows the meaning of fun. This sounds like a very good joke. Count us in. I have to go. Alright, got another helper. How do we get in there? Oh, we just walk in. Never mind. Take that. Take that. Okay. Huh. I thought for sure we saw Trevor in here. But I guess not. Oh, is this him? The dire one? I think this is him, actually. A huge, dark-skinned man sits quivering in the corner. His giant body is covered in scars. Many of his injuries look like they should have been fatal, yet somehow he is still alive. Some of his wounds are still fresh, but no one has bandaged them up, or tried to heal him. The man's skin is in tatters, and blood oozes from his broken body. He's clearly in a lot of pain, and it is hard to believe that someone so badly injured could maintain consciousness. He casts a wary glance in your direction, regrets something unintelligible. You can't make out his words, but his tone is unmistakable. Is an unmistakable warning not to come any closer. Who are you? The gladiator snarls at you. He looks tense, ready to spring. He's clearly not comfortable holding the conversation. A low, feral growl rumbles in his throat. The dire one. Trevor? Are you Trevor Vanek, Socio's brother? The gladiator goes still. He gazes at you, lips trembling. He seems to be trying to speak, but the only sound that comes from his parched throat is a dry, wheezing croak. Finally, he nods and manages to choke out hoarsely. Socio. Yes, he is my brother. After a pause, the gladiator touches your hand with his rough, deformed fingers, as if he is trying to greet you with a handshake, but can't quite remember what he is supposed to do. Are you his friend? My friend too, then? You can understand me? There's a mixture of fear and anger in the man's bloodshot eyes. Perhaps he doesn't understand you, or perhaps he just doesn't want to talk. Examine the sword and helmet. The gladiator moves with surprising speed. As you reach for the items, he snatches them away. His voice is a hoarse whisper. Not yours. Go away. I have to go. Closes his eyes and collapses onto his mat with a dull moan. Alright, well, we found him. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the next fight. The tiefling looks utterly miserable. I am guilty. I should have warned you. I've acted dishonorably, and I feel awful. Did you know I was walking into a trap? I didn't know for sure, but I did have my suspicions. All the members of the Nahindrian League are considered Ermengareth's property, and since gladiators are valuable assets, they are not allowed to leave the arena. All of the elite fighters at the Battle Blitz wear those collars. However, I did suggest to Ermengareth that he should make an exception in your case. I told him that he should allow you to remain free. I thought I had managed to convince him, but clearly I was wrong. Why am I being forced to wear this collar? These collars are worn by all members of the Nahindrian League. You won't be able to leave the arena, and if you try to escape, the collar will immediately teleport you back to the Battle Bliss. If you try to hurt Ermengareth or harm his property while wearing the collar, it will transfer you to a safe and quiet place where you can calm down. Of course, the collar will be removed when you enter the arena. That's the only time members of the Nahindrian League are allowed to fight one another. Ermengareth doesn't want his precious property damaged outside the arena, but there are no such restrictions once his fighters are inside. As long as there are screaming crowds in the stands, the gladiators can do whatever they want to one another. Did you hear that, champion? You'll take the collar off when you fight. As soon as you enter the arena, you'll be free and unfettered. You can do whatever you want. A lot of gladiators believe that they are invincible. They're so confident in their own abilities, they'll challenge anyone to a fight. Before our gladiators had collars, they used to strut around the streets of Elutionera and pick fights with dangerous opponents. We lost a number of good fighters that way. Even worse, they would fight among themselves and kill or maim one another outside the arena, without any spectators to watch. That's why I had the idea to create these collars. However, Ermengareth stole my idea and took all the credit for it. I understand. I apologize once again. I would certainly set you free if I could. Will you help me? Of course I will. I have a plan that will free you from the collar and help you defeat Gelderfang. And trust me, you will need my help. While you were unconscious, Ermengareth managed to find the Nahindrian crystal. A Nahindrian crystal. Gelderfang has been obsessed with getting his hands on one, and his wish finally came true. A demon called Mutasifen took the crystal into Gelderfang's room and locked the door. For the next few hours, the sounds of the champion's screams shook the arena. When Gelderfang emerged from his room, he was covered in blood, but he also looks stronger and more powerful than ever. Ermengareth is confident that you don't stand a chance against this champion, but I disagree. I think you can win. We've waited a long time for the moment. Our opponent's cards are on the table. Now let's see what hands we've been dealt. The tiefling begins to speak in a brisk, matter-of-fact tone. The imp nods his agreement with each sentence. Ermengareth will begin the match by sending out weak fighters against you, just to whet the audience's appetite. He'll definitely bring out Galarians. Bring out the Galarians you've bought, rather. They aren't fit for a real fight anyway. I placed my homunculus among them, so make sure you keep an eye out for him during the battle. He is extremely fragile. If you break him, he will self-destruct and cause a powerful magical explosion. I'm sure you can find a way to use this ability to your advantage. Gelderfang is, of course, an extremely dangerous opponent, but he is not without his vulnerabilities. For example, he doesn't know that you hired the succubi to keep him company. Since you paid for their services, I think they'd be willing to accommodate some special requests. If you want to weaken Gelderfang before the fight, I'm sure you could persuade them to help you. I think that's everything. Try to make use of these advantages during the fight. It'll be your best chance to defeat Gelderfang. And while you fight for the title of champion, I'll eliminate Ermengareth. He'll be vulnerable without his favorite bodyguard. Then the Battle Bliss arena will be ours. Of course, you won't have to fight Gelderfang all by yourself. Your companions were worried when Ermengareth captured you. I reached out to them and secured their cooperation. I'll make sure they join you in the arena when the time comes. Did you mention Mutasafen? I killed him not long ago. I heard more than one person claim that before. It didn't stick. That weasel Mutasafen is surprisingly hard to kill. Is there anything I should know about the champion? The fight will not be fair. As you already know, Ermengareth doesn't believe in a level playing field. First, he will send in some weaker opponents. Then you'll have to face more experienced gladiators. No doubt you'll be able to defeat them, but they might prove troublesome. Try not to let them wear you down, and avoid injury as much as possible. You'll need to save your strength. Next, I suspect that some members of the Nahindrian League will enter the arena. Ermengareth will send in some of his most loyal fighters. I expect to see Atselm and Ruska. They don't care if the fight is fair or not. All they care about is gold and fame. Finally, after that, Gelderfang himself will enter the arena, and that's when Ermengareth will be defenseless. I don't need your help. The Battle Bliss will be ours. Yes, and I've bet my life on this plan. I'm not just going to stand back and leave things to chance. I can hire some assassins to attack Gelderfang in the arena. Of course, they won't be able to kill him, but they might distract him long enough for you to finish him off. Sure. He nods, but doesn't speak. His face is screwed up in concentration as if trying to calculate something in his head. Finally, he gives a satisfied nod. Yes, we are taking a risk, but delaying any longer will not improve our situation. In fact, it might make it worse. So we need to take action now. It's time for you to prepare for the hardest fight of your life. Gelderfang is a true master of violence, and now with the Nahindrian crystal, he's stronger than ever. Don't let anyone disturb my sleep. I need some rest. Better things to do. Need to talk to the succubi real quick. Get them the poison or whatever they're gonna do. The succubus you've hired on Zeklek's instruction recognizes you at once and waves at you enthusiastically. You've really pulled out all the stops. But tell me, is your ambition to kill Gelderfang? If so, that would suggest you had an ulterior motive for hiring us. Is there something particular you had in mind? What do you need us to do? The succubus lowers her voice conspiratorially and glances briefly at her companions. You follow her gaze and realize that they are all busy distracting the champion's attention from your conversation. How is he? Is he enjoying himself? The succubus gives you a wink and lowers her voice. He is absolutely enthralled. He believes our visit is a gift from an anonymous fan. If it weren't for your presence in the Battle Bliss, he would have been completely happy. But it seems like your arrival has made Gelderfang a bit cranky. Of course, he pretends like everything is alright, but he clearly considers you a threat. Gelderfang hasn't been afraid of anyone in a long time, so he finds you deeply unsettling. I have a job for you. The succubus exchanges a glance with her companions. Well, of course. After all, that's why you hired us. You paid us for our services, and we're ready to do our job. What do you have in mind? Just give the word and we'll make this lecherous champion miserable. Lace his drink with poison. Seduce him before the fight. Wear him out with your games of passion and pleasure until he's thoroughly exhausted. Yeah, do that. The succubus smiles at you, revealing her even pearly white teeth. You know what to ask for. He is an incubus. He has a lot of stamina, and no one can outlast him in bed. Well, no one except the succubus. Fine. We'll arrange a very special night for the champion. By the time we're through with him, this Gelderfang of yours won't even be able to punch a quasit. I have to go. Take care of yourself, outsider. If you survive the fight with the champion, drop by the brothel to see us. We'll give you a night to remember. After all, Gelderfang shouldn't have all the fun. Alright. Let's do this. We're still buffed, right? Yeah, we're still plenty buffed. You have anything else to say to me? Nope. Okay. Lead me to the arena. The champion dies today. Zeklex looks at you solemnly. I bet everything on you. We're certainly taking a risk, and I hope that we're not making a mistake. Good luck. And may whatever gods you worship protect you. Here we go. It's time for a glorious fight. This ambitious Galarian wants to fight the champion of the Battle Bliss himself, the deadly Gelderfang. How exciting. Who will emerge victorious? My bet is on the Galarian. No one can defeat Gelderfang, especially not a soft and squishy mortal. This isn't entertainment, it's just boring. I'm sure that the Battle Bliss Arena will be able to entertain you, my dear Hepzibah. Today, the Mephit Slayer will fight Gelderfang himself. How about a warm-up? Look at all these Mephits scurrying around. I think it's time for his signature move. Let's hear it for the Mephit Slayer. Filthy scoundrels. We'll show you what Galarians can do. We'll tear them to pieces. A fight with the champion. Screw that. Whoever kills the Galarian gets a double ration for dinner. Now please give a warm welcome. Lamashu's burp. Who's that? Zeklex? Ah, never mind. Give a warm welcome to Mephit Slayer's friends. Very warm welcome. Alright. We're gonna haste. Get in there.
Out of my sight.
Save the last one for me.
Alright, she gets to go first, which is fantastic. Where's my kind of cold? Boop. Very good.
You should have listened to reason.
Ow.
I will see to your demise.
I'll cut you wide open.
Good. Charge him. There we go. Well, that's unexpected. It seems that this is something. The time has come for some serious bloodshed. Give a warm welcome to our best fighters, seasoned and merciless. Behold the gruesome skills of our contestant. Let's take down this Galarian upstart and get our gold. Let's go. Indeed, let's go.
I lead, you follow.
Why is she in the front? What the hell? I should be there. And then it's you. I don't know where you're supposed to be. But not there. Okay, that's better. Alrighty. Insight. Let's go ahead and do a key shout. Oh, I can't reach him. What about this?
This thing refuses to cooperate.
Nope, nothing. Well then. We charge him. Nice. You're on him?
Begone, fiend!
You're on him?
The spirits demand your blood.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Kill him.
Shroud in blood!
Kill him.
You're irrelevant.
Damn. Come on up.
Precision and grace.
You charge him. He's dead. Finish him off. Easy. Who will bring an end to this contestant's string of victories? Behold, the fighters from the Hendrian League. Give it up for Atselm and Raska. You struck me down once, but now I'll get my revenge. I am Raska. I will rule this place. Kneel before me, you pathetic maggots. We will abide by our agreement, Manorak. Wow, looks like the Method Slayer has made some new friends in the arena. Did you expect me to fall for this stupid plan of yours, you fool? I'll kill you first and deal with Gelderfang later. That was dumb of you, I must admit. Oh, and you go for her first. Yeah, you're not too bright, are you?
Mind over muscle.
Ow. Study. Kill. Goodbye, Ruska. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The event that will have everyone on the edge of their seats. Welcome to the arena. The invincible champion Gelderfang. Arena, welcome your ruler. I've come here to give you a gift. This poor creature's death. I will make it exquisite. Give a warm welcome to the champion. Let's hear it for the strong and tireless, the one and only Gelderfang. We all adore him. Who are you guys?
You won't fall here. I swear it.
Okay. Is he exhausted? He is fatigued. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Move up. Gotta move here.
You are
Attack
today's
him.
sacrifice.
There's no way this works, but we're gonna try it anyway. Oh my god, it worked. Well, dude.
Simply business.
All of you move up.
Let's hear you cry.
We'll make this quick. Hit Gelderfang. Don't touch the Galarian. Hey, Method Slayer. We're your fans. But what's this? It seems like the Method Slayer's fans have decided to help him in the fight. Thanks, buddy. Alright. There goes Atselm. My turn. Let's go and key shot him. 40 damage. Nice, nice.
Go for their heart.
Going for their hearts. Can I do this twice? No. Can I do this one on him? I can. Got him again. Poor guy.
It's your time.
There we go. Easy. But what's this? It seems like the Method Slayers... I think that's the fan one. Zeklex has Ermengareth by the throat. The injured Cambion is on his knees and blood seeps from his wounds. Zeklex raises up his dagger in a gesture of triumph. We won! Now we just need to finish him off. I'll let you do the honors. Ermengareth licks his lips nervously. He glances back and forth between you and Zeklex. Am I supposed to plead for my life now? Is this the moment where I try to soften the hard hearts of my cunning killers? Well, why not? Wringing his hands dramatically, he falls to his knees. He begins to wail so loudly even the spectators in the back of the stands can hear him. What are you doing? Let's make a deal. Zeklex, I gave you everything you wanted. Ermengareth thrusts his arms towards you. It's you, champion. Our newest champion. I always believed you would win. I'm your biggest fan. Spare me. Finish this sleazebag off. He's tried multiple times to kill you off in the arena. Now it's time for you to pay him back. Please, have mercy on me. I promise my generosity will know no bounds. I beg you to spare me. I won't arrange unfair fights ever again. I'll give the arena to you, Zeklex. And for you, champion, I'll give you anything you want. Shamira, save me. Ermengareth's wailing lament can be heard from the back of the stands. He gives such a moving performance, the audience bursts into applause. A rather tasteless performance, but you cannot deny his dedication to the role. Ermengareth, you're a liar and a filthy asshole. Watch in silence. Attack Ermengareth. Knock the weapon from Zeklex's hand. You're both unmitigated scumbags. Figure out who betrayed who on your own and leave me out of it. Watch in silence. You have no idea how powerful and wealthy I am. I'll give you everything I have, I swear. All of this will belong to you. Just spare me. Ermengareth sounds almost hysterical. but his eyes are strangely calm as he darts a quick glance toward the bag hanging around Zeklek's shoulder. What are you waiting for? Kill him! Don't let his lies poison your mind. Remember who you are dealing with. He's a filthy liar. Gerber watches Zeklek clutch the dagger in his trembling hands. He raises an eyebrow. Some creatures just aren't cut out for killing. They can be smart, cunning, and patient, but they're not murderers. That's why my profession exists. If someone cannot finish the job, they can pay an assassin like me to do it for them. I'll kill him. Zeklex utters a cry of triumph. Ermengareth is dead. I, Zeklex, lay claim to the battle bliss. The arena is all mine. From now on, there will be no more dirty fights, no more sham rivals, and no more dull shows. The fights will become more unpredictable. Opponents will be evenly matched, and the thrill of battle will have you on the edge of your seat. If anyone has a problem with these new arrangements, they can take it up with our new champion, my champion. Tremble before him. All hail Menorak, Gelderfang's Slayer.
Let's strike from the shadows.
All right. Oh, we have to. I think we have to bless to get rid of that.
Just yet.
There we go. Go ahead and loot. Anything good here? Helm of Fearless Vanguard. The wearer of this helm receives healing. She also gains 5 temporary hit points. Gelderfang. Blinding Wrath. Whenever this +5 Anarchic Great Axe confirms a critical hit, it also deals normal weapon damage to all creatures in a melee range, including the wielder and their allies. Oh boy. Breastplate, physical might +4. That could be an upgrade for somebody. Protection +3, resistance +3. Good stuff. Okay. So are we done here? I guess I go back. Did that end the quest or? No. The Battle Bliss has a new champion. The demons sing your praise. You have won their respect. Tell me, champion, do you enjoy the attention? Are you basking in your newfound glory? Yes, I thought it was fun. It would have been foolish to turn down such a profitable opportunity. It would have been foolish, yeah. You may call it a profitable opportunity, but I call it an opportunity to indulge your worst instincts. When you enter the arena, you are not fighting to defend Golarion. You are fighting for the amusement of others. It grieves me that the hero of the crusade would take part in such a wretched entertainment. Yeah, shut up. Seriously, man. Come on. Zeklex looks very grand and important. He's clearly enjoying his new status. His shoulders look strong and broad, and he appears to have grown a few inches taller. However, he still addresses you politely, and you can hear the respect in his voice. The Battle Bliss welcomes its new champion. How can I be of assistance? There's a wounded fighter called the Dire One among your gladiators. I want him set free. Release the Golarion slaves. I want you to set them free. Okay, I'm ready to enter the arena. My companion Socio needs to meet the Dire One. Forgive me, champion, but rules are rules. You can talk to the Dire One whenever you like, but your companion cannot. However, with your permission, I can arrange a meeting for them in the arena, and by a meeting, I mean a fight. Is that option suitable for you? I agree. Trevor's my brother. He would never raise a hand against me. I wouldn't be so sure of that. The arena has changed him. But who knows? We certainly can't rule out the possibility of a peaceful outcome. So let's make a deal. If the Dire One, I mean Trevor, really does recognize you and refuses to fight, I'll send someone else into the arena. The two of you can fight against your opponent together. After all, the spectators paid to see a show. If we can't disappoint them, it would be bad for business. The show. Socio grits his teeth. Fine, I agree. After all I've gone through to find him, what's another fight? But if we win, you'll let him go free. We'll leave the arena together. Are you trying to bankrupt me? Zeklex looks at you as though he is about to object, but a glance in your direction seems to change his mind. Fine. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to argue. Let's make a wager. Your life for your brother's freedom. Do you have a deal? Socio is ready to enter the arena and face Trevor. I didn't think... Not right now. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, we're at the end of the episode, so we'll save that for the next one. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.